Texas ranks among the top nations globally in carbon dioxide emissions. Because of this, Texas Democrats are pushing for a Texas climate plan. And here to talk about this is State Representative Gina Hinojosa. Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Why do you think Texas needs a climate plan?
Well, Texas is the biggest emitter of carbon dioxide of any state by far. California ranks second, and we top California by twice as much carbon dioxide emission. We also are a major contributor to methane emissions, which is the other greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. And a large part of that is needless venting and flaring of natural gas, which is a big problem here in Texas. And so any solution for our country to be part of the to impact climate change needs to have a substantial Texas component. And you're right, too, there's a lot of opportunity here because of industry, oil and gas industry, but also because we are also a leader in renewable energy.
So the plan would call primarily to stopping the venting of gas?
Well, the plan is 41 bills. It's 17 members of the Texas House joined together to create a Texas climate plan comprised of 41 bills. The first part of it begins with preparing our workforce because we know the jobs of today and the jobs of the future will increasingly be in clean energy, and we need to make sure Texans can take advantage of those opportunities. So that's the first part of the bill. There's 4 parts. The second part is about industry accountability. So into that venting and flaring problem we have, that industry is can stop. And third part is transparency, to make sure we're engaging Texans in the policy work that's being done at the Capitol. Let's start by changing the name of the Texas Railroad Commission, since it hasn't done railroad policy in many, many years. It deals with oil and gas. That's where those decisions are made. And then finally, building resiliency in a changing climate. And that part was added after the blackouts in response to what so many people suffered during that blackout.
You know, the obvious question here is, would this climate plan hurt the so many jobs in Texas right now that rely on the oil and gas industries?
No, well, actually, right now, when we look at the clean energy economy, it's producing jobs at a faster pace than our oil and gas economy, even here in Texas. And so one of my colleagues says, you can't stop the future. It's coming. What we need to do is be prepared for a changing economy. We already see major automakers saying that they're transitioning from fossil fuel engines or from gas-powered engines to electric vehicles. Even General Electric has indicated this publicly. We're seeing many of these oil producers also understanding that they need to stop routine venting and flaring of natural gas associated with oil production. So this is happening. We just want to make sure that Texans are driving and leading the change and not being left behind.
Okay, we are out of time. State Representative Hinojosa, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, and happy Earth Day tomorrow.
All right.